Hi everybody, Amy White with Worthy Written Words. Today we're in our New Testament in Luke chapter 19 verses 1 to 10. And the very first thing that I did was I took these stickers that come in your kit and I kind of cut them all out and laid them all out to kind of figure out where I wanted them all to go, so you can kind of see what your page will look like, plan it out, and then when you're ready to go, then you can start putting it together. There are two different ways that you can do this vase bottle. One would be to attach it as is with it being white, and the other is to trace it, and I will show you both ways. The very first thing I'm doing is I'm cutting off the neck of the bottle because that's going to not be seen. We don't want that to be covering up the actual flowers. And now I'm going to put this on my page, and I'm using the bottle as a way to kind of space where they need to go so that I don't put the stems too far low or too far high. And careful, if it gets stuck like that, it may rip your page when coming back up. So if you want to put it down with the white and clear vase, I'm going to show you that first. So here I am lining it all up where I want it to go. And then I'm going to use my scissors to cut off any part of the sticker that's hanging off the side of the margin. You can choose to do the vase one of two ways. The easier way is to do it with it just being what comes in your kit as the white and clear sticker. The problem that I had is I didn't like that you could hardly see the white on top of the white background page, and I tried a few different ideas to make the white stand out better, but it just wasn't working. So in the end, I decided to trace the vase to make it darker. So you can choose which one you want to do. Now I'm going to attach this bright pink flower, and I'm going to put it in my bouquet so that it's off-centered to one side so that I can put the bow on the other side and they won't all be lined up. They'll be kind of mismatched. And now I'm going to go ahead and start putting these stickers down where I want them to go. If you aren't familiar with these stickers, the white ones you can put down and pull up and rearrange fairly soon after you peel them off, and they're repositionable. But after it's been about 30 minutes, if it's sitting on your page, if you try to reposition it, then it will pull and tear at your page. So set aside some time where you can really figure out where you want them to go. And you'll see that I end up messing with this beautiful sticker a gazillion times because I feel like it's not exactly straight and it was driving me crazy. So you can see firsthand how you can reposition them. Now I'm going to show you if you don't want to do the white vase, but you want it to be black. And what I'm going to do is take a pencil and I'm going to lightly trace the outline of the sticker itself of the vase. You can't see the white part because I'm using the backing from the one that I peeled off of my page. So this is just using the backing, but you could use the entire sticker and it would look the exact same. So here I am tracing the outline of the vase using a pencil, and then I'm going to, I know I don't do this very often, but I'm going to freehand the inside by getting the sticker and putting it right next to where I'm going to be drawing. So I am looking at each line in the sticker and I am just copying it right next to it, and it's not a lot of intricate drawing, it's a lot of just like curved lines and straight lines. It's like almonds and straight lines. So it's not super difficult, but if this seems too intimidating to you, then that's why I left the option where you can keep the original sticker and use that if you don't want to do these little doodles. Now I'm going to take my black glaze pen from Sakura and I am going to just go over these pencil lines using this gel pen. You can use any gel pen or black marker that you have. Just make sure it doesn't bleed through to the other side of your page. And here's a little tip. If you need something to elevate your wrist to draw on, then I just get another book of scripture and stick it next to me of similar width, and then you can rest your wrist on it and it makes it a little bit easier. Now I'm going to put this beautiful sticker back, and I'm also going to be playing around with the different insect butterfly stickers, and there are so many different ways you can use these and put them that I think I tried them all, figuring out where I wanted them to end up. So you can have fun putting them where I put them, or you can put them wherever you want to put them. I tend to be a less is more kind of a person, but I know that there are lots of people that are more is more. So I like to include more than you need in case that is you. Now I'm going to take the twine and I'm going to tie it into a bow and then cut off any extra hanging off the ends. And using just a little dab of hot glue, I'm going to glue that right on top of the little bottle. Now I'm using the crayon that is in your kit. It's a water-soluble crayon, and I am outlining verses 1 through 10. And even I have mess ups and mistakes, and in this case I went into the chapter heading section instead of starting at verse 1. So I tried to erase it. It didn't really work very well. The other thing that you could do is if I had started the page with clear gesso, then doing this trick would have worked better, where you use a clear water brush pen, just clear water, and you use that to lift up the color and then it'll pick it up. But without using the clear gesso, as I did not do on this page, then it's not going to really work very well. So I messed up there, and then I also went too far down. So it is what it is. I feel like once it's all said and done, you really don't notice it that much. So here I am, I'm coloring in verses 1 through 10, and you don't have to color it in 100% because as you add the water to it, it's going to disperse the wax around and it's going to kind of blend it all together. And I'm using the water to get rid of any harsh lines like the box that I originally outlined it in, and I'm just kind of blending all of that together. Now these are all of the different flowers that I am sending out this month with this kit. Some are big, some are small. I'm going to do a big one just to show you, so if you see a really big one in your kit, you don't have to panic. So first you cut off that big stem that's sticking out, and you're going to want to get your hot glue gun ready, and we're going to add some hot glue with the paper clip and then the white felt. But that's not all, because as I went to put this on my page, the little plastic disconnected from the leaf underneath it. So even though I connected it to the plastic, I still needed to attach the plastic itself to the flower. And then when we put this on our page, we're going to make sure that that heavy flower doesn't fall off by attaching some washi tape to the paper clip. And if you don't like the flower in the middle of the page, you could swap it with some of these stickers that's next to it, so it's not in the middle. It could be off to the side instead. But it's good to kind of vary where your page toppers are so that they're not always overlapping each other. And that is the last step in this kit. I hope you had so much fun putting this together with me, and be sure that you subscribe so that you can stay up to date on all of our video releases and all of our future kits. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.